x squared plus y squared minus 1 quantity dx plus x quantity x squared plus y squared plus 1 dy is equal to 0. So notice that this x squared plus y squared naman ay common dun sa dalawa. So let's take it as one factor or one term and then try to distribute each y and x sa lahat ng terms inside. So magiging siyang y quantity x squared plus y squared dx minus y dx. So again, this y multiplied by this factor x squared plus y squared multiplied by dx. Y times negative 1 is negative y multiplied by dx is negative y dx. Similarly, sa second term, magiging x times the quantity x squared plus y squared dy. And then x times that is plus x dy is equal to 0. And this term x squared plus y squared and x squared plus y squared is common. So we can factor that out. So that gives you x squared plus y squared quantity y dx plus x dy plus x dy minus y dx is equal to 0. So this x dy minus y dx, kung babalikan natin ulit yung ating reference, so this x dy minus y dx can be ln y over x or derivative of arctangent y over x if ang denominator ay xy and x squared plus y squared respectively. So as you can see, ang aking denominator dito is x squared plus y squared, which is actually this term x squared plus y squared. So therefore, if I'm going to divide this all by x squared plus y squared, that gives you y dx plus x dy plus x dy minus y dx over x squared plus y squared is equal to 0. So ibig sabihin, kung minultiply ko to sa ating integrating factor 1 over x squared plus y squared, just like this, made this term exact differential equation as derivative of arctangent y over x. So this is actually plus derivative of arctangent y over x is equal to 0. And this is an exact differential derivative of yx or derivative of xy. So which now are ready for integration. So integrating, that gives you xy or yx because integral and derivative cancels out. Integral and derivative cancels out plus arctangent y over x is equal to c. So that therefore is our answer. Let's have another example. So what if I have y times the quantity x cubed y cubed plus 2x squared minus y dx plus x cubed quantity xy squared minus 2 dy is equal to 0 when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. So again, para makuha natin ang integrating factor, kailangan muna natin siyang i-distribute lahat-lahat. So magiging x cubed y to the 4th dx plus 2x squared y dx, distributing y in each term, minus y squared dx plus x to the 4th y cubed dy minus 2x cubed dy is equal to 0. So distributing x cubed naman in each term inside this parenthesis. So now we can find the group of terms by factoring. So notice that this first term and then this fourth term ay merong common factor. So this x to the 4th and x cubed common is x cubed. This y to the 4th and y cubed common is y cubed. So this is x cubed, y cubed as common factor. This now gives you y dx and this gives you x dy. And then this second term and then this last term, common is 2, common is x squared. So that is plus 2x squared quantity y dx minus x dy minus this last term y squared dx is equal to 0. So sabi natin, for this to be solved, each term must be all integrable. So, obviously, hindi ito integrable because of this y squared. So, i-divide ko siya by y squared para maging integrable siya. So, pag dinivide ko siya by y squared, so this term is already integrable kasi dinivide na natin siya by y squared. So, meaning to say, you are multiplying na our given differential equation by 1 over y squared pa lang. So, this will be our temporary integrating factor. So, bakit temporary? Kasi, kailangan muna nating tingnan yung second term at saka yung last term. So, let us check this first term. So, kung titingnan natin ang first term, this y dx plus x dy can be derivative of xy. So, para maging integrable ito, derivative of xy, di ba pagka mayroon tayong formula na u to the n du. So, this base, kukunin ko ang derivative para maging multiplier niya. At dapat meron tayong exponent na common. So, if u here is xy, I should have an x cube y cube. So, indeed, okay siya kasi pwede siyang maging xy to the third. Pero, dinivide mo siya by y squared. So, ibig sabihin, pag dinivide ko to by y squared, magiging y na lang ito. So, hindi na siya magiging integrable. So, para maging integrable, dapat parehas ang exponent ng xy. So, ibig sabihin, dinivide by x squared, kailangan maging squared, 1 din ang exponent nito. So, paano magiging 1 ang exponent ng x cube? Kailangan ko rin siyang i-divide by x squared. So, doing so, tingnan natin ha, itong first term, pwede na siyang ma-integrate kasi magiging na siyang x to the 1, y to the 1, kasi dinivide mo siya by x squared, y squared. So, magiging xy to the 1, dxy. So, pwede na natin gamitin ang power or general power formula. So, let's check our last term. I-double check na natin ngayon ang ating last term. So, ang last term natin ay negative y squared dx. Nung dinivide sa y squared, naging integrable kasi this is dx. But since dinivide din natin siya by x squared, magiging dx over x squared, which is still integrable. So, ibig sabihin, yung first and our last terms ay integrable na. Let's check the second. So, yung second natin is 2x squared over x squared. That cancels out. And then this second term, y dx minus x dy over y squared is actually an exact differential equation derivative of x over y. So, ibig sabihin, dahil i-multiply na natin or dinivide na natin siya by x squared y squared with our integrating factor, as our integrating factor, lahat ng terms na to ay integrable na and therefore exact. So, let us try to reduce this non-exact to exact upon dividing by our integrating factor x squared y squared. So, this now gives you xy, derivative of xy. So, again, that's our first term na because this terms is equivalent to derivative of a product xy plus this 2, x squared divided by x squared is 1, and then this y dx minus x dy over y squared is actually derivative of x over y. Minus dy over it's dx. Dx over y squared divided by y squared is 1, and then you have there as x squared is equal to 0. So now, pwede na siya lahat maging integrable. So this is integral of xy, derivative of xy, plus 2 integral of the derivative of x over y, minus integral of x negative 2 dx using our power formula. Let's integrate. If this is u and if this is du, that is simply u to the n plus 1, so that's 2, over 2, plus 2, integral and derivative cancels out, so that gives you x over y, minus x negative 1 over negative 1, because negative 2 plus 1 over negative 2 plus 1 is x raised to negative 1 over negative 1 is equal to integral of 0, which is c. This is x squared y squared over 2 plus 2x over y plus 1 over x, because this negative divided by negative is positive, and x raised to negative 1, ibaba natin, becomes a positive exponent, is equal to c. To simplify this, para matanggal lahat ng ating denominator, I need to multiply this all by 2xy. And that 2 cancels out, that y cancels out, that x cancels out kapag minultiply natin siya dito. Multiply natin ito by our first term. That gives you x cubed y cubed. Because 2 cancels out, xy times x squared y squared is x cubed y cubed. Y cancels out, this gives you 2x times 2x is 4x squared. And then that x cancels out, that gives you plus 2y. Because x cancels out, is equal to c times 2 is c xy. So that will be our general solution. Since meron tayong initial condition that when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. If x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Substituting 1 cube plus 4, 1 squared plus 2 times 1 is equal to c times 1 times 1. That gives you 1 plus 4 plus 2 is c. Then c is 7. So if c is 7, substituting x cubed y cubed plus 4x squared plus 2y, x cubed y cubed plus 4x squared plus 2y is equal to 7xy. Or x cubed y cubed plus 4x squared minus 7xy plus 2y is equal to 0. So that will be our particular solution. So this is 7. 7xy plus 2y is equal to 0. Our particular solution.